Hi, everybody, and welcome to Chatting with Charlotte, where I share tools, inspirations, and have just very casual conversations to help you in your healing journey from childhood trauma or really any trauma, or just navigating the struggles of everyday life. So I'm glad you're here. If it's the first time that you've been here, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and be sure to comment after the video is over because that's what helps me know what you want and what you need. And because I want this to be your channel. So if you've been watching and keeping up with the morning meditations that I post every day, you will have gotten a glimpse of what the theme is this week. I'm calling it the Not Now box, which is really just a very simple but powerful tool to help you declutter your brain when memories, when uh, body sensations, or just all kinds of stuff gets in your head. And the Not Now box is a new name for something that I've used over the years in my own healing process. So when I was initially dealing with the memories of everything that happened to me, I was determined to get everything out and deal with it immediately. If a memory came up, I was like on it. And my therapist was not happy with me with that. But and it ended up not being a good thing for me. And I learned over time that when body sensations or when thoughts or when memories come up, I don't have to deal with it right then. I don't have to try to get all of it figured out in that moment, that I can really take it and put it aside for a little bit until I'm better equipped to manage it. Because what can happen if you don't do that, it really can overwhelm your brain and it can be very dangerous for you. So the Not Now box is a name, a label that I gave to the process that I go through to declutter my brain and to put things aside for a little bit until I'm ready to handle them. And so this is how it works. When a thought comes in that's kind of out of the blue or kind of for the moment overwhelms me, or I get a sensation in my body, or uh, an old feeling comes up, I will just stop for a minute and I write it down on a piece of paper, or make a mental note of it if you don't want to write it down. But I make a note of it, and then I either literally or symbolically stick it in a box. And it can be an envelope, it can be a box. And I'm going to talk a minute about this box that's sitting right here. But what I want to let you know is whatever you use, it's something that you can emotionally put that thing, that heaviness aside for a period of time until you're really ready to deal with it, because that's what's important. And so some of the things that I've been putting in my Not Now box this week is an unresolved relationship that has resurfaced as I've started working on a new book. Uh, an old thoughts and memories that have come up as I've revisited my story and started doing a lot more on social media and YouTube. Just some old fears and things like that. And then the third thing that I've put in my box this week is the grief that surfaced around the anniversary date of the death of my husband. Now, grief doesn't belong in a box and to be forgotten, and neither does any of these things. And putting it in the box doesn't mean you're avoiding it. It just means you're putting it aside for a moment so that it doesn't consume you right now. And because you put it in a box and not thrown it away, it's there for when you're ready to pick it up. And so, as you can see, I've been pointing to this box right here throughout the video. And yesterday, I recorded a video where I made this little box. And this is my Not Now box. And if you want to know more about what all these things mean and why I did it like this, check out the video that I did yesterday, which I showed you how I made this. And this is just one example of how you can make a not now box where you're really just putting things in it that you want to put aside for a little bit. And so this was fun. I really enjoyed it. And if you watch that video, or even if you didn't watch the video, the link's going to be above where you can go and watch it. Real short, but I really had a good time doing it. So I hope you take a look at it and see this process. Yeah, it's a physical representation of what you can do in your head, but it was kind of fun to actually have a physical thing. And these things all are part of my story. So this is my not now box, and I'm going to start using it and putting those things in that I talked about earlier. And so just remember that the not now box and putting things away does not mean you're forgetting them. It just means that you're acknowledging, okay, I can't manage this right now. Think of it like decluttering your brain. And so you've got space to deal with what is at the forefront of what's happening in your life right now. And those other things, you can deal with them, you can hold them close to you, you can pray. So you write it down, you put it in the box, and then you let it rest, and you rest too. So that's what we're talking about this week, and what we've been talking about this week. And next week we're going to start talking about something I call the gentle yes, or one gentle yes, which is really thinking about, okay, am I ready to take something out of this box? Is there something that I'm now ready to deal with? And how you decide to do that, and what you decide to take out of the box. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything else. And if you'd like a worksheet, printable worksheet that goes along with the Not Now box and how to do it that you can use every day, I send those out every Thursday to my email list. So if you'd like to be part of that, you can also get that link. It's on the screen right now to sign up for that weekly newsletter that I send out. It has a reflection, it has a downloadable tool, and a little discussion about what's coming next. So I'd love for you to be part of that as well. And then finally, I really want to know how you use the Not Now box. I want to know if you made one. Post a picture of it or send it to me. And if you have any questions about any of the things that I've talked about, either in this series or in the past, I really want to know your questions. I want to hear your comments, because I really want this to be your space. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to talking to you next week when we talk about one gentle yes. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.